9. Genuine signs of intelligence that people can't fake. Do you consider yourself to be an intelligent person? Have you been applauded for your creativity and smartness, even after having a score sheet that says below average? If no, then you need to reconsider your definition of intelligence. Find out the genuine signs of intelligence. It is a sad truth that our education system focuses too heavily on marks and grades everyone on the same scale. This type of system is never able to identify true intelligence. There are kids who are able to mug up all the details and put it all out on the test, they get an A in the test, and are considered as highly intelligent by everyone. Whereas, a kid having a B or a C can also be equally or even more intelligent than the kid who is supposedly intelligent. So here are signs you're highly intelligent, even if you don't feel like it. 1. You embrace solitude. You avoid unnecessary actions or conversations. Since ancient times, people have believed that the ones who do not talk to others are very intelligent. Introverts just want to fulfill their needs with the bare minimum, and while doing so, they form a sacred bond with the mind. Thus the brain works a little differently for them. 2. You are an expert in sarcasm and random silly jokes. It might be surprising to know that people making silly jokes are much more likely to be intelligent than an average human. One reason behind this can be that only an intelligent person can improvise on the go. 3. You realize how much you still don't know. Psychologists discovered the Dunning-Kruger effect, which says that people who are less competent or bright consistently overestimate their mental abilities, while intelligent people are far more aware of their limitations. The conclusion is the following. The smarter a person is, the more he doubts his cognitive abilities. In other words, smart people are not afraid of saying, "I don't know." If they don't know something, they can find out something new. That's why if you always have questions popping up in your head and you're not afraid to ask them, then you are probably smarter. 4. You're too curious. Albert Einstein reportedly said, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." It's easy to assume that highly intelligent people like to read. But being smart is not about having the ability to go through a number of books a day. It's about having a curiosity about anything and everything. Intelligent people engage their passions and ask questions like who, what, when, where, how, why, and what if. They like learning about other people, cultures, animals, history, and the world at large. While having a love of reading isn't necessarily a sign of intelligence, it does show that you like learning and you're curious. 5. You're creative. Creativity is a definitive sign of intelligence because it requires thinking flexibly outside the box and necessitates the ability to shift and change your patterns of thinking from one way to another. Rather than being rigid about what must happen, intelligent people remain mentally flexible, open-minded, and can easily adjust to life, no matter what gets thrown their ways. 6. You talk to yourself. No, it's not a sign you're crazy, just the opposite. A study from psychologists Paloma Mary Beffa and Alexander Kirkham of Bangor University showed that talking out loud to yourself improves self-control, an important form of intelligence. They gave study participants a set of tasks and accompanying written instructions, asking them to read the instructions silently or out loud. Measured concentration and performance from those who read out loud was far better. Talking out loud nets control, which is why so many professional athletes talk to themselves out loud during games. Which brings us to the next sign. 7. You're open-minded. A 2008 Yale University psychology study showed highly intelligent people tend to stay open-minded to others' points of view, not formulating their own, until hearing multiple voices. This doesn't mean they're fickle, though, as the study also showed open-minded people are more likely to be confident about their opinion once formed and less likely to be manipulated. 8. You're observant. In a world where people talk to prove who they are, highly intelligent people are the opposite. Instead of boasting about their accomplishments or telling people how right their opinions are, they're usually quiet and observant. When you have the ability to take everything in, you can see things that others missed, like subtle patterns. 9. You are empathetic towards others. Psychologists now believe that having a high emotional quotient is very important to be called an intelligent person. Intelligent people are generally in tune with the emotions of the people around them. You are super aware of things in your surroundings, and thus you can catch any energy nearby. Empathy connects two people at a very personal level, and thus to be able to do so, a high level of intelligence is very necessary.